Have you ever wondered how many people in the world smoke? According to data from the World Health Organization, in 2020, 1 in 5 people on the planet use tobacco in some form. The tobacco epidemic is one of the biggest challenges facing modern healthcare, killing over 8 million people every year. The mixture of solid particles and carcinogens in combustion products settles in the lungs, causing various diseases. So, what's the problem? Why is tobacco so attractive? And why is it so hard to quit? Smoking isn't just a harmful habit. It's a real addiction, physical, psychological, and social. Smokers develop conditioned cues or triggers, like smoking after a meal or with coffee. Resisting these urges can be tough, especially around other smokers. For most, however, quitting is difficult primarily because they're dependent on nicotine, the key component of tobacco. Nicotine is an alkaloid, a plant-derived organic compound like morphine or caffeine. In small doses, alkaloids are used for medicinal purposes, but in large amounts, they are toxic to the body. Nicotine is even present in our daily diet. We consume about 1,400 nanograms of it in foods like tomatoes or potatoes. Yet, a single cigarette contains about 10 milligrams nicotine, around 10% of which is absorbed through the lung mucosa and bloodstream, spreading it throughout the body. Thanks to its ability to dissolve in fats, nicotine reaches the brain within just 10 seconds of the first puff, releasing the neurotransmitter dopamine, known as the pleasure hormone, which makes a person feel happy and satisfied. Under normal conditions, dopamine is released through positive experiences like tasty food, laughter, and other pleasant sensations, reinforcing the desire to seek them more often. Constant nicotine exposure leads to changes in the brain's reward system, promoting dependence and addiction. The brain becomes less sensitive to natural stimuli, further reinforcing the habit. Over time, addicted individuals develop a tolerance to the desired effects. They may stop experiencing pleasure from smoking, but continue to do so to avoid withdrawal symptoms, often called cravings. Many smokers on the path to recovery use replacement therapies, gums, patches, or nicotine pouches. It's important to remember that not all tobacco alternatives are safe, and some even contain more nicotine than traditional cigarettes. These should only be used if you already have an addiction and want to avoid the health risks associated with combustion products. For instance, in Sweden, where both tobacco and non-tobacco nicotine products, like nicotine pouches, are allowed as smoking alternatives, the smoking rate in 2023 was only about 5.5%. Similarly, in 2023, New Zealand's government planned radical measures, such as a total ban on selling tobacco products to individuals born after 2009. However, the most effective way to combat addiction is to quit nicotine altogether. Despite the challenges, many people succeed in quitting. Understanding your body and having support from loved ones are essential allies in this process.